A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So the Toledo Rockets offense will start this game off with the football. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man.
Oh, he dropped it! Offense scoops it up and still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just when they're looking one, now up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Williams will pass. Looking downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
On the ground, it's Gibson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Gibson. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. And some room to work. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. The Rockets have their offense in high gear. Williams looking for a man. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. The throw to the outside is complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Rockets have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lang. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Toledo. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. There to make the tackle, but their big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lang. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The give out of the gun. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Backed up in their own end, a quick hitter might work. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Rockets will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. He wants to change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Lang. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Grabbed in the middle. It's a 0. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Williams will pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Oh, a lot of space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Craver. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Touch pass on the run. There he goes. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The Rockets have a lot of options on second and inches. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got fourth down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Auburn to the line in a hurry. To the air. It's Manning. Got his man on the outside.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. Right down the gut of the field. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Auburn!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Auburn! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lang. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quick completion on the out. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Williams looking for a man. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Holland. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield very late in the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividend.
A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo.
And the Rockets will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. On the move, it's Henderson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Simmons. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it up to 48.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give them the 1st down.
The Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Williams will pass. Here's a hit. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in at Simmons. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. The short hands, it's Simmons. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Touchdown, Toledo! And that one will give him the lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The give on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Williams will pass. Finds his man. It's Gibson. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Find some fresh air. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on third and goal. Williams looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. this drive going from the 17. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Hey, the defense is going to give you those all day. We're late in the game now.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
He'll bring it out. It's Flower. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle. It's Lang. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. And the Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Crosby. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the ground game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Toledo.
And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback keeps it, and they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's a 0. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the quarterback takes a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse